If you're on Social Security or disability benefits, you may think President Trump's $2,000 stimulus check that he promises for next year is what Congress is going to be focused on, but it's not the biggest news for next year. Number one, there are 6 big changes to Social Security and disability that are happening starting in a few weeks that you need to be prepared for, because there are steps that you need to take right now in order to get ahead of those changes, because they are directly going to impact your benefits, your Social Security and disability, and that is immediate. Plus, there is a legislation that is coming up next year that is bigger than the $2,000 stimulus check that the president is promising, that I want to talk to you about, because you need to get behind that legislation if you are going to see a bigger increase in your Social Security and disability benefits. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefits expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve. I create content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance topics that affect seniors and their retirement. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. Do me a quick favor, go into the comment section and let me know your city and your state. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, welcome back. I am glad you're here. Thank you for your continuous support. I really appreciate you. And so we have a lot we're going to cover today. And I'm going to start with this presentation is going to be in 3 parts. The first part is going to be talking about what has happened already that you should be aware of. And if you're not, you need to know and start preparing. Number 2, I'm going to talk about the 6 changes to Social Security that are actually critical, that are going to impact your benefit, that you need to know about if you're on Social Security and disability. And then finally, I'm going to talk about a legislation that is coming up that seniors need to get behind, because it's the best chance of you getting a big boost in your Social Security and disability benefits. So let's start with the first change that happened to Social Security and disability benefits that a lot of seniors are probably not aware of and are experiencing problems, which I want to help solve. So let's go to this website and I'll share it with you. So back in early summer, President Trump issued an executive order instructing the Social Security Administration to stop issuing paper checks. In fact, all federal government checks that were going out by paper were suspended, and the Social Security Administration had about 2 months in order to prepare for this. They sent out notices to the 5 million people that are still getting government benefits via check, but a lot of them did not either get the notice or did not take it seriously, and their benefits were stopped. Every single day, I'm getting notices and comments in my videos of people saying that their Social Security or disability benefits have suddenly stopped and they don't know why. Well, the biggest reason, there are other reasons, but the biggest reason right now, if you're not getting your Social Security check, is because you did not sign up for electronic payments so that you can receive your benefits by law electronically. And so the first step to fixing that is going to this website called Go Direct. That is the website you're seeing on your screen. And if you go there right now, the website we are looking at, it says, are you still getting paper checks? To protect you against rising mail theft and financial fraud, the federal government will stop sending paper checks after September the 30th. So, how do you get around this? How do you fix it so that you can start getting your checks back? Well, you have to sign up for direct deposit. You have to get a bank account with a local bank or a credit union, or you can sign up for what they call the Direct Express debit card. It is a prepaid debit card backed by the US government that allows you to receive federal government payments electronically. So you go to Go Direct website that I'm showing you, and you have 2 choices. You can either sign up for direct deposit on the left, or you can sign up for the Direct Express debit card. Both options are valid and they will allow you to now resume getting your Social Security and disability benefits. So I'm going to repeat that again. Go to godirect.gov and you will get instructions on how to sign up for direct deposit of your Social Security or disability benefits so that you can resume getting your benefit. That's the first thing that has happened that you need to be aware of. The second thing that happened, the biggest news of the year that impacts seniors, is the big beautiful bill, and specifically the tax deductions that seniors are supposed to get next year, that you have to be aware of and prepare for, because this is not a tax credit that you get. This is a tax deduction. So as we are entering 2026, if you are eligible, then you are going to be able to claim this huge tax deduction. So I'm going to go to another website and I'm going to explain to you what you need to prepare for when it comes to the big, beautiful bill and how it impacts seniors. Now, remember, not all seniors were eligible for this. This is one of the big disappointments of the big, beautiful bill, because it was sold as something that was going to benefit all seniors. But yet, half of seniors are not going to get a dime in terms of tax deduction from this, because they don't make enough money. They don't have taxable income that allows them to take the tax deduction. But before I go ahead and explain what this big, beautiful bill is and how it impacts you, I want to alert you to the fact that I have a text list. And each week I send one or two text messages, important news information, anything in and out of Congress that can affect your benefits, your retirement, your finances. I am sending these text messages. So if you want to join and be part of this and join thousands of seniors that are receiving these messages, text the word insider to 443-293-0080. You will be added to the list. It doesn't cost you anything. The benefit is that you will get timely updates so that you don't miss anything that could affect your retirement, your benefits, or your finances. So text the word insider to the number you see on your screen, 443-293-0080. Now, let's go to the big beautiful bill and what I was sharing with you. I'm going to make this screen a little bit bigger so that you can see this fully. So basically, what they did with the big beautiful bill is that they were trying to reduce the taxable income of seniors on Social Security that are paying taxes on their benefits. And so, in addition to the standard deductions that everybody gets, seniors also have a special deduction of $2,000 if you are single, $1,600 if you are a couple, meaning that the couple you're gonna get $3,200. Well, on top of the standard deduction, now they created a new deduction which is $6,000. So if you are a single senior citizen and you are paying taxes on your Social Security and you make more than $23,750 in benefits or income, you are able to then save money on your taxes. This is the important part. You have to make more than $23,750 in income. Otherwise, you are not eligible to claim the tax deduction, because you are stacking three different taxes: the standard deduction of $15,750, the senior deduction of $2,000, and then the new Trump deduction, which is only going to last for 4 years while the president is in office. You stack that 6,000 and you have a total taxable deduction for seniors, a single senior, of 23,750. But you have to make more than that in order to be able to claim it. If you are a couple and one of you are less than age 65, then you can claim up to $39,100. If both of you are seniors over age 65, both of you can claim $46,700. So you have to make more than $46,700 in income combined in order to be able to take advantage of the big beautiful bill tax deduction. Those are the two big things that have happened that impact seniors, your finances, your benefits directly, and this is coming next year. So that's the first part of what I wanted to talk to you about. Now let's go into the 6 changes that are happening next year that is going to affect all seniors on Social Security and disability benefits that you may not be paying attention to, but it's coming. Some of them may be things that you know, and some of them may be things that you don't. So let's go through it and then we'll all review this together. So I'm going to share my screen again and then we're going to walk through it. So here is the actually 7 updates to Social Security in 2026 affecting everyone. The first one, you probably know already. The highlight is that if you're on Social Security, the average benefit is going up by $56 due to the cost of living adjustment. If you are on SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, your average benefit is going up by $44. If you're on SSI, your maximum benefit is going up by $27. And if you're a couple on SSI, you're getting a $41 increase. These increases are not are nothing to write home about. They're actually very depressing because a lot of seniors were expecting something much bigger because of the inflation environment that we're in. And that is why the president's $2,000 promise is supposed to help seniors during this inflation era. But also, there is a bill that I want to share with you that is going to even go further and put more money in your pocket. So stay to the end of this video to learn about this critical bill that all seniors need to get behind. So the second change that is coming is that if you are retiring at your full retirement age next year, 2026, the full benefit, the maximum benefit you can get if you pay the maximum into the system is $49,820, $24, and that translates to $4,152 a month in Social Security benefits. The next change that is happening is that what income is subject to Social Security? Well, Social Security is funded through payroll taxes, and each year it is adjusted because of COLA. So next year, if you make up to $184,500, you are going to be required to pay Social Security taxes on that income. If you are on disability benefits, pay attention to this. A lot of people on disability get in trouble, get their benefits reduced or canceled because they don't pay attention to this particular screen. It is called the substantial gainful activities limit. If you are blind, you have up to $2,830 a month that you can make without impacting your benefits. If you're non-blind, it's $1,690 a month. You have to report this income monthly in order for your disability benefits to be adjusted based on your income. Plus, if you are in the trial work period and you're on disability benefits, you can make up to $1,210 without threatening your Social Security disability benefits. If you make more than that, you may get your benefits reviewed and likely reduced or canceled because the substantial gainful activity is the threshold that the Social Security Administration uses to see whether you can work or not. Next, let's talk about Medicare Part B premium. That is going up to $206, a 10% increase, which, when you compare it to the 2.8% increase in Social Security benefit, does not make sense at all. Let me ask you this. The government is saying that inflation is low. Therefore, your Social Security increase for 2026 is a tiny 2.8%. But then the same government is saying that inflation, medical inflation, is really high. And so they're going to increase your Medicare Part B premium by 10%. So which is it? Is inflation high or not? You cannot tell seniors that they should take 2.8% increase in Social Security benefits because inflation is low. And then you turn around and tell them that something that really impacts their pocketbook and their finances, which is Medicare, inflation in Medicare has gone up dramatically. So they need to you need to increase their Medicare Part B premium by 10%. And then you're going to take that money directly out of their Social Security check, which you have just increased by 2.8%. Make that make sense. So I think that because of the Medicare Part B premium increases, a lot of seniors are going to lose a big chunk of their Social Security benefits next year to Medicare increases, which is very unfair. The sixth change that is happening is that if you are on Social Security and you are working and you haven't reached your full retirement age, there is an earnings tax that you need to pay attention to. You can make up to $24,480 or $2,040 a month and still not get your Social Security benefits reduced. That is if you are working you are on Social Security and you are under your full retirement age. However, next year, if you are reaching your full retirement age, you can work up to $65,160 or $5,430 a month and not have your benefits reduced. However, if you reach your full retirement age next year, you can work as much as you want and nobody is going to cut your Social Security benefits because you were working and on Social Security. And then the final change that is happening, which is a permanent change, is that the full retirement age for Social Security is increasing to 67 years. Why is that important? Well, in 1983, a law was passed to increase the retirement age from 65 to 67. And they've been on that mission, gradually increasing the number. So next year, it is going permanently to age 67. Now, there is one bill that I have been talking about, and I'm going to continue to talk about it. The Social Security Expansion Act. And the Social Security Expansion Act is supposed to help seniors get more money right away next year. And so it is gaining momentum in Congress. And the reason why I keep sharing it with you is that whenever your congressperson or your senator comes to talk to you and they want to tell you what a great job they're doing about Social Security, I want you to bring it up and ask them what is their position on the Social Security Expansion Act. Because I have been doing this work for 15 years, helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve, updating seniors on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and others. This is the most promising bill I have seen that can make real change to seniors and their pocket because of three reasons. The first one is that the Social Security Expansion Act is going to give you a $2,400 increase a year permanently next year when it passes. That's number one. Number two, if you are receiving less than $1,300 or $13,500 in Social Security benefits a year, you are going to be bumped to 125% of the federal poverty level. That alone is going to move you from $13,500 to $20,000 in benefits. That's a huge life-changing increase for a lot of people. That is the second change is going to make to lift a lot of seniors out of poverty that were currently living in poverty. The third change is to fix COLA. If you've been frustrated by the cost of living adjustment being so low, they are going to change the formula so that it reflects things like medical care, expenses that seniors spend a lot of money on, that the current formula does not take into account to the extent that it should. For those three reasons, the Social Security Expansion Act to me is the biggest news for 2026. That is even bigger than the $2,000 stimulus that the president wants to send. And I think that all seniors should pay attention to that. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the Social Security Expansion Act should be front and center in Congress and that senators and the president need to push that even further to get it over the finish line? Let me know what you think about that in the comments section below. And finally, I'm going to share with you an exciting news. If you have been paying attention to my content, you know that I started a community for older adults to help you pretty much stop missing out of retirement benefits and get the benefits that you deserve. So this is something that I've been working on for a while because a lot of you have asked for it. You wanted a community where you gain access to myself and my team to get your questions answered so that you can maximize your retirement. And so we started the community on the school platform. It's called the Benefits Insider Community. And if you join this community, it's a paid community. There are so many benefits that you're going to get right away, even today as you join. And here is what comes with it. You get weekly videos from me about maximizing your benefits, monthly money saving tips and senior discounts, step-by-step resource guides, which I'm going to share with you shortly, live Q&A session with experts, including myself and people that I'm bringing on, and then a supportive community. This is what the community looks like. You can see me posting videos and answering questions directly and breaking news in there. I'm posting videos in there that you're never going to see anywhere but in this community. And that is why I'm excited about it. And if you know and been following my channel, you know that I've been periodically releasing guides that are for sale. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see a store in there, and I have plenty of guides that are for sale. They all total about $80. If you join my community today, you get all of them for free. Not only that, you get all future guides that I'm going to be creating for free. So, what are we talking about here? Here's what it looks like: 10 proven ways seniors can make an extra $500 to $1,000. Social Security and Medicare changes. AI, how seniors can use AI to save time, money, and stress. Secrets to boosting your Social Security benefits. If you are getting Social Security right now, this guide will show you how to increase your benefit check. Senior banking guide. What are the best banking resource guides for seniors? What are the best CD rates? What are senior specific perks that you can get with your local bank? All of that is in the guide, is in this guide. The Big Beautiful Bill, 2,000 pages. It impacts seniors probably the most. A lot of seniors don't know that. I have created a short guide to help you understand how it impacts you. What are the best senior discounts out there? A lot of you are leaving money on the table by not taking advantage of senior discounts. I have put all of that in a spreadsheet for you, Medicare cheat sheet, and so many templates to help you pay off debt, to to track your money, where your money is going, to budget, and more. And all of that is available to you for free. This is what the community looks like. You can see it's a very, very active community. Over 250 seniors have already joined and getting the benefits right away. So, if this is of interest to you, go to school, skool.com/benefits insider. The value in this community that you get, what you pay today will be covered 100 times over, because even the guides that are in there, they include over $2,500 in savings right away. And so it is a no-brainer, and I know that you will get value out of it. This is where I'm spending a lot of my time helping seniors maximize their retirement and answer your questions that has been on your mind in a personal way that meets your needs. So go to school.com/benefits insider, join this amazing community, and you will see the benefits right away. So, guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification button so that when I release a new video, you'll be the first person to know that there's a new video out. So, guys, I hope you have a great Sunday evening. I'm looking forward to seeing you, all of you, tomorrow. Thank you for watching.